This is Lola Lee T. Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So Karlissa was on live sharing her beauty secrets. She did a little makeup by Karlissa. And I think that Pink Face should do Karlissa's makeup. I think that would be a cute video. So she talked about the latest drama with Jaidyn Alexis, one of the contestants on her dating show, has now joined Blueface's tour. She was talking about Billy D. Williams, Lionel Richie. And who is looking for Lionel Richie? Are any of you guys looking for Lionel Richie right now? So while she was applying her makeup, she said she applies makeup around a certain section of her eye ever since Chrisean kicked her in the eye and whooped her. And she even shouted Chrisean out as she shaded her. She gave Toni a backhanded compliment, and she spoke on Joseline Hernandez hating her during her auntie podcast run. So guys, check this out.
Hey girl, hey. Had to hop on here and do the no makeup challenge because I thought a young said something. Got a lot going on today, guys. So I'm going to show you what old people do when they start getting the little bags under here. So nobody don't know. Because you young is going to get this too. But anyway, I'm going to put a little of my magic cream under here. Only because it's my husband's birthday. Otherwise, I'm comfortable. But you know, you got to do a little special stuff on the birthday. So I'm a trick him. This is called a trick. You know, y'all with them BBLs know what I'm talking about. This is a little trick for the eye bags. Ain't no difference from you with them BBLs. Not all of y'all is, I know. Some of y'all is saints, but I'm talking to the people that was talking about me. Talking about them filters and you know what I'm saying? Nope, I ain't got no eyebrows and you ain't gonna have none either because when you keep plucking them, they get thinner and thinner and thinner, okay? I'm gonna give y'all some lessons. Y'all can take them or you can leave them. Don't be putting all of that eye makeup on every day, all that eyeliner, because you gotta wipe it off, okay? That's one of my little secrets. I only do it for special occasions, okay? So if y'all see me at the mall and I look like an old hag, too bad. But this is how I'm going to do today. I'm going to give me a BBL on my bags. I'm not finna fix. I want to age gracefully. I want to see what the Lord got for me at the end of the rainbow. I don't want to be out here. I don't want to be out here faking. Okay, but on special occasions, I'm going to fake these bags real quick. Y'all see how they go down a little bit? That's that eye. I don't know what it is. Don't ask me. Some white lady told me she put it on there, so I tried it and it disappeared. Then I'm gonna go in. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just bored. Girl, film. I know, girl. Okay, so then when that dry up a little bit, don't put too much because you don't want it to be too cakey. These are my natural eyebrows. They're very thin. They got bald spots. They got a couple grays in them. But that's okay because I got a man going on 15 years and you got to get one. So when you get where I'm at, then we could talk about it. But anyway, I don't know what this is. This is the white lady at the, what's it called? You're going to forget. You're going to forget too. That's a good thing. You want to forget as much as possible. That's why I'm still on 10 men on my hands. Okay, you're going to forget some. That's what you want to do. Anyway, this is, she said I look like Callie. Callie look like me. This is something that you put under here for the black spots because when it go down, now it's going to be a little darker. But this is me with no makeup, no nothing, guys. So that's mad, gonna stay mad. But I am going to go in with a little bit of this. Makeup look a little bit younger. I don't know what it is. You're going to have to go ask them white people at the store that told me. And you just want to dab a little bit of that on the blackest part. And then we're going to blow it out, blend it out, whatever. Okay, on the blackest part, and I always put it right where it's black at, and then I just let it sit for like a few seconds, and then while I'm sitting here, I'll just be like, you so cute. You is so cute. You is so cute. You don't really need all that. You just doing it for fun, right? You got to remind yourself. So after I get done reminding myself that I don't need it, I just tap it out a little bit. Tap, 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 tap. Like Journey said, tap, 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 tap. That's where she get it from. Tap, 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 tap. And I leave it real orangey because it's real dark under there. And I just tap, 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 tap. till I don't see the black spots no more. Okay? Tap, 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 tap. So when you're hearing Journey putting my makeup on, talking about tap, 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 y'all know I'll be talking to myself. So yes, I did see that one of the contestants that I had chosen for Jaidyn is now on my son's tour bus, tour roster, whatever. That's okay. Whatever, we got to do to recycle the people. We got to do. I'm happy for him that, he's going on tour with my son's tour thing. So shout out to him. I noticed the guy on one of these apps talking about how he is kind of over the street life and was just like, I really admired his dialogue, and that's why I chose him. I choose people with substance. I try to teach my girls to choose men with substance, but they listening to y'all. They want, the Billy D. Williams. Mind you, Billy D. Williams, I think, is still single till today. Lionel Richie, still single. They looking for him about some still in his 70s. So, I try to choose men with some substance who have arrived at a place where they're over the bull. That's why I chose that guy. But, looks like he's a little short anyway. Okay, so after I get done with that, I always use my fingers just to mat it in so it looks like my skin. And no, I'm not a makeup artist, but when they charge you $350 for a face that you're going to wash off at the end of the night, you're going to become one too. See, when I was broke, they didn't charge me that much. But now they trying to charge me. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's for all the promo jobs. They're going to get it back in blood. So after I do that, I really could just go outside with this on, but I don't want people to think I got pink blush under my eyes. So I will go in with just my regular makeup. I'm trying to sound like the ladies, so shut up, okay? Trying to sound like the ladies. And I just put a little bit of this MAC, a little bit of MAC. I've been using this since Players Club, since Boys in the Hood. I've been using this ever since, I went on that audition for, there go my memory again. What's it called? Y'all know what it is. One of them shows. Soul playing one of them. And you still look good as you did back then. So let these know, just in case they didn't know, that yes, honey, yes. Same color, ain't changed. I use the same NW45 that I used back then. NW45. If it's winter, I might have to go up a notch, but not never really. I don't be sunbathing and burning like that. But see how natural that looks, ladies? That's all I'm going to do. So when y'all be like, you got all that makeup on? No, I don't. No, I don't. I just did a little bit to, enhance the beauty under my eyes. This makes Mr. Sapo go crazy because he loves a beautiful under eyes. I be seeing the ones he be looking at on the street. They be ugly as hell, but they have some cute under eyes. And I put a little bit on top. I always put a little bit around here ever since Chrisean kicked me in my eye because it's kind of dark over here. So I try to cover up the damage. Shout out to her for whipping all this one day and teaching me a lesson to watch your mouth because everybody got hands, okay, and feet. And you must have forgot. Yours was old. You see what I'm saying? You got to be reminding yourself from the morning time. Watch your mouth. If your husband ain't there, you better watch your mouth. That's how I do, girl. I remind myself at the top of the morning because I know this mouth get a little tricky. But I just be joking. Y'all got to understand my jokes. Sometimes they going to make you go left. But if my husband's standing there, don't clock in. Don't do it. Don't do it. But if he ain't there, girl, because he got this little button inside his brain. When violence starts, he go back to that war. He go back to that war, and then you know what they had to do to get back. I ain't gonna tell you what they had to do to get back. And they had to drag some people with them too. So don't put me when Mr. Saffold is around, girl, because he gonna turn into the Credible Hulk on your back, okay? There ain't nothing funny about that. But if he is around, if he ain't around, don't worry, because I ain't gonna be talking too much. I take all the pictures that people ask me to take when I'm in public because I don't never know. Even when I don't want to, because if my husband ain't there, girl, I ain't finna tell you and you try to knock me out, okay? Because Tommy be going through it. All she got to do is take them pictures with them people, but she want to be arguing with them people. Not me. But if Mrs. Sapo is there and I don't feel like taking a picture, I just roll my eyes and stomp my feet. Because this black girl you sure can't beat. But I flipped that day and I forgot and I started getting smart and now I forever have to put makeup on this eye. See where it's like a little cut right here? But that's okay. You know, you live to learn and don't do that no more, okay? Okay. After I do that, I look around and see how my skin is acting. And today it's acting okay. So I'm just going to go in with a little eyebrow pencil because y'all be doing some new tricks with all of that eye stuff, all that eyebrow stuff y'all be doing. I'll be checking it out. It be looking a little like RuPaul. It be looking a little RuPaul-ish. So I just do like I did back in the day. You just want to brush them out. Just brush what you got out. Mix the gray hair. You see the gray hair? Get in order. You just talk to you got to talk to your makeup and your face at the beginning. Because these gray hairs are scared of me. I look in the mirror. I'll be like, bet not one more you come by. And that I don't have no more for a whole nother year. So then you just got to remind them, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Okay. Then I just go under here like this. Give it a little BBL on the brow. Just underneath. So it just makes it look like I have some eyebrows. Not all that RuPaul y'all over there doing, thinking y'all look cute and it's all shiny and y'all let the makeup artist talk you into that and it look like RuPaul. Okay, so then after that, I'll be like, okay, girl, you got one eyebrow. You got one eyebrow. Y'all can always tell when I got some because I'm always in a cheerful, sexy mood. So shout out to Mr. Saffold for doing his birthday. Shout out to the birthday. And if there's any Christians on here, I'm just being a comedian. Okay, do not get offended. I'm a free. Repeat after me. Okay, I don't mean no harm. I just be joking. Every now and then, you got to go back in right before it start looking like RuPaul and then be like, okay, touch that eyebrow no more or it's going to start looking fake. You got to talk to yourself. Then you go over here on this one. This one is acting brand new because, you know, she got a little bit more more lashes over there, whatever. Hair, a little more hair over here. And this side is scared of the gray. She don't play with me, okay? She don't put no gray over here, okay? This side is getting a little beside herself. But this side don't got no gray. But if you got some gray, you just take that pencil and tell that be gone. And you just put it on there. It's going to last all day. Okay. I don't know what kind of pencil this is because it's cheap. Okay. I know y'all be using all that special stuff, but don't do that. Don't do that. And then just go at the bottom and do it again on this side. Okay. Don't be doing all that extra you ain't got to do. You filling it all in. Okay, it's a little ball headed right there. So you little fill in. If it's a little ball spot, you just put a little bit on the ball spots. Okay. All right. So we are halfway cute. Halfway cute. Now you got two options. If you could afford some really good mascara, I do not say put them eyelashes on unless, you know what I'm saying, it's a special day. But if you get some good MAC mascara, you don't need all that. But today is a special day. So I might put these lashes on and I might not. Where my MAC mascara at? Journey done moved everything. If Journey just moves everything just because this is her station too, okay? This is Journey's station too. So it's all kind of stuff. I don't know where nothing's at. Okay. So since we're just going to be a little natural today, I'm going to sharpen my lip liner because Journey wrote on the walls with it. And see, these lips, they've been through a lot. These lips have been through a lot. They're 53 years old. They're a little ashy. I always put a little gloss on first. And then I'm going to put the eyeliner. I stole this from the makeup artist. Don't y'all hate when the makeup artists put the makeup on you and try to turn you around so you can't see? Turn that chair around and tell that if you want to get paid today, I want to see what you're doing. That's what you do. That's what I did, girl. Because they try to spin you around in that chair, try to act like they don't want you to see what they putting on. I need to know if I'm allergic to that. So I need to see. Okay. So I seen what that man did. Tay, where you at? Shout out to you. Didn't want to give up that secret. And he I usually put the liner on that, just around the lip, girl. But no, he went under that like this. I said, you getting it all over me. He said, just be still. You got them little chicken lips. Uh-huh. He put it underneath there. See, so underneath there now it looked like I got some fillers in them and ain't about to fill. Okay, so I needed this trick. I told them, turn me around in that chair. I need to see what you doing. Try to turn. Even the hairstylists too, girl. They be mad as hell. I mean, I don't give a fuck. You want to get paid today, you gonna turn me around in this chair. Okay, when I get home, I gotta be able to fix this back how you had it. You trying to trick me into coming every week. So then he went on top, up there, yep. This is a chestnut, I think. Been using this ever since Friday after next. And I learned all my secrets from stripper friends. So shout out to the strippers who know all the bitch. They know all the tricks. The strippers know all the tricks. Okay, then you go around that top lip. You gotta pucker them, okay? So you get yep, just like that. Now you see the difference? Now this how I used to do it, but this how he did it. Now look how fat this lip look. That's some stripper, okay? So I'm gonna go back outside. A little more. Now these look like juice coolers, don't they? They look like night-night. Bam. What they talking about? And then after that, I really do have like, y'all see my son, all my kids got these big noses. Y'all be like, did you have a nose job? No. I stole a makeup trick. I did. I told him, turn this chair around. I know you finna play with my nose. I know you finna play with my nose. Because every time y'all want to turn me around, y'all try to keep that nose trick a secret so I could look like a big nose on Tuesday. Turned that right on around. Girl, they go right over here by the side. See that line? And then they go right on this one. It don't got to be perfect, girl. It's going to work out. Yep. Try to get it perfect. But see how they start building that? I said, oh, that's how them got them noses. I mean, them people. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so then you don't want to put too much where it's skinny already at. Like I got this skinny bone right here. So I just want to glide it on down. Glide it on down. Then this big right here. Oh, this right here. Oh, hold on. Is they talking about? Stole that makeup secret from now. He tried to get me for $350. What? Oh, I said, oh yeah, honey, yeah. Now this is when you want to look a little like Caucasian nose. Because they do got a little nose. We got to give them that. Y'all do got the little nose. And even though I love my black people, honey, we don't want no big nose, okay? We need a nice little bone sexy nose, okay? And then you want to like right there on the little, like depending on how big your ball is, you see how big my ball is. Oh God. They should have gave my grandmama this secret. She would have got a better husband too. Okay, so now it's coming together. It's coming together. Don't get too excited. Don't do it. Don't get too excited. Get this up and it can all go left. Okay, you be out here looking like Michael Jackson. So then you want to just dab it in. Okay, don't go too fast. This is very, very, very important. This is very important. Okay, this right here. That's why they be like, Karlissa, did you get a nose job? I'm not touching this face. What? Okay, girl. Then you got to keep talking to yourself though. Now Sister Faith is on here, and she don't like to put on too much makeup, but your nose is kind of big. You might want to take this and screen record this, okay? You and your mama. And then the next thing you want to do, I use MAC products just because I used to do makeup for Monique Parker on her little, I forget what little show she had, but they hired me to put makeup on, and I had never done makeup before, so I learned overnight, girl. They was giving out a good check. I pulled up, and them people was loving their makeup, and the people gave us the makeup to use, and it was MAC, so that's why I use it. It ain't because, because I got no money in it, and it's just because this do be doing what it's supposed to do, okay? Now, y'all call Mac and tell them they owe me some money, too. Because I tried to work for Rihanna, but her bougie didn't call me back. I guess I'm too ghetto. So, yeah. Then I see how I put the little dot right there, the little Rudolph the reindeer? Yeah, right there. And then I got these cute little moles that I like, so I try to skip one, but every now and then they get covered up. Okay? All these be copying my moles. I'll be seeing that. Like, my granddaddy told me that's what made me beautiful. See my beauty mark? It's real. Theirs is fake, though. Okay. We ain't gonna knock y'all fake beauty marks. Just keep drawing them on good. Just keep drawing them on good. Then what you want to do with this is let it sit a little bit and cake up. And then you just want to like dab it right down that fine line. Look at it already activating, girl. It's activating, honey. Then you just want to dab down that line, okay? And you want to be real gentle with it, okay? Just don't even be in no hurry either. Don't you do it. Like, your nose is the best part of your face. And it determines how good you're going to look for the day, okay? So just dab at it and take your time. Take your time on that nose, honey. And even if your man be like, hurry up, I'm on this nose, okay? I'm on this nose. And they gonna be a little jealous. They gonna be a little haters. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, ooh, girl, you got a cute nose. I do. I built this myself today. Okay, and so then I just kind of leave it looking crazy like that for a minute because I think it look cute. Okay. So now, since my nose is kind of like doing what it's supposed to do, now I just want to put a little bit, and I didn't have to do this before I got my foot, but I'll be doing it now just so it subconsciously I do it, I think, because that mark was there so long. So I started doing it, and then I realized, oh, that's so cute. So, by the way, guys, makeup by Karlissa. There is no filter on here. So all them that be talking about, take that filter off. Take your filter off, okay? Now, all my brushes stay dirty because, Journey puts makeup on her baby dolls. And I just let her do what she do, honey, because she thinks she a makeup artist. Okay, now this part I just blend out with this little, I don't know what brush this is, so don't start asking me too many questions. And I just kind of go underneath so that you got to look up. You got to look up. You can't be looking down all the time. You got to look up. The blessings don't come from the ground. They come from up there. So be keeping your looking up, okay? Only time you need to look down is if you're going down some stairs. Okay, so then, see how that did? Boom. Then, see that now them bags is starting to disappear. That's why y'all be like, dang, Karlissa, you look young for your age. That's Mac. And if Mac don't call me tomorrow, we're going to be using something else. So, yep, that's how you do it. Now, I just want to keep messing with this nose until it's profound. Now, how that look so far, guys? No lashes yet. Eyebrows somewhat did. I could really go and play with them, but I don't like the RuPaul look at all. It'd be making me just make me want to just start singing YMCA. But I could do it just for y'all. I'm going to do it for y'all. I'm going to do it for Mrs. Saffold too, because you want to just go under here with some of your MAC and boom. Honey child, boom. Yep, but you're going to be looking like RuPaul, okay? Just know. But RuPaul is finest too, so there we go. Which side you like better, the RuPaul side or the natural side? Shout out to there's no filter on here. I'm going to keep reminding you that be saying she got a filter on there. And I know I got two different eyebrows because the lady that gave me them fake eyebrows in Vegas, she made them lopsided, so I'm stuck like this, but it's okay. It's all right. Okay, so do we like that or not? The natural side. See, she said the natural side. Yeah, because when you start doing too much with your eyebrows, that's when it's like, she cute, but she ain't really cute. You know what I mean? But if they look natural, then another gonna walk up on you like, damn, she cute. But when you start doing too much, we know everybody look the same because you did that same. So don't do that if you don't have to. But I just did it to show y'all I know how to do it in case y'all want me to do y'all makeup. Okay, so now I get a little excited when I get to blush, even though black people, we not supposed to be using blush. I know. But for some reason, it just does something cutie booty. I can't help it. I know black people do not supposed to have blush on because we do not blush. Turn green when we get mad. We look like the Credible Hulk, okay? But anyway, and then I just kind of dab that out. And I always, even when I was doing like Friday After Next, going on my audition, soul playing, all that, I always showed up with the cutest makeup. Them was showing up looking like drag queens, okay? I know how to do makeup. So then, yep, that's why Ice Cube called me like, oh, hey, can you have her come over here? I already knew you was going to do that when you synced this makeup. Now run me my extra. Outfit was cute. They needed to borrow it. If you see my outfit, she got the same outfit on because they had asked me to fill in for her spot. I forget her name, the model, because she had took a flight to go do another job and wasn't gonna make it back in time. But I better be glad she came back in the nick of time, honey. Because if I would have got that check, honey, I would have been bigger than Beyonce by now. If y'all don't believe me, go ask Ice Cube. And no, he was not. He did not try to F me. But you know, he had that look in his eye. But I don't know. He said it was for work, so that's why I went in the trailer. But I had already talked to myself before I went. I was like, as soon as you pull up, they're gonna freeze in their boots. They ain't never seen a chocolate look this good. You know, because back then all they do is pick the light skins. But when I pull up, I made them rethink their whole plan. Okay, they want the green eye, light skin. But when I pulled up, especially after I got them done and them sag bags wasn't sagging no more, honey, they didn't know what to do with me. I'm not even joking, but you see how good I put this makeup on? I ain't even got no mascara, no eyeliner on, or nothing. And I don't have no filter on. So you could imagine what it was like 20 years ago. I do like the little like check mark move. I'm not good at this, but I started messing with it because Tokyo is really not that cute. But I feel like this thing that she does with this makes her cuter. No offense, Tokyo, you cute girl, but when you be putting your little kickstands on, you be cute as hell. And I don't know really how to do them, but I've been practicing. See, that little check mark be changing the game. Them bitch ugly as hell. Then they put that little check mark on. You can't tell them nothing after they put these check marks on. And it's not easy either. I don't care what nobody say. The check mark is not easy because you can't never get it the same. Right, girls? I'm going to teach Journey how to get hers the same, though, because I'm going to be done perfected. Even though she ain't going to need no makeup. If you the rule of makeup is if you don't start rubbing your eyes till your skin bleeds. Just go back in with a little bit of that makeup and start over, okay? Just dab, 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 and cover it up with some of that MAC makeup. It'll be like you never did that, okay? Don't start rubbing it off like I was about to do. That's a no-no. And then when you try again, just take your time and whip that mug. And however it come out, that's how you gonna look. I ain't doing it again. You always gonna be able to get that one side. What is it? And Tokyo they be perfect too, don't they? She put that on. I thought she lived in it because I ain't never seen nobody get that kickstand so goddamn perfect every single time. Y'all tell Tokyo when we get back on set again, I need her to teach me how to do that. Because I don't think she that cute without that kickstand. I need to see her without her kickstands on. So I'm challenging her and all the to come on here and put their makeup on for us. So we can learn how to do the kickstand. So annoying too. I should have just never did it. That's what I get for talking about her. Because when you talk about people, that's where the problem be. And you shouldn't talk about people. But y'all know me, I'm going to talk about them real good every day. I can't help it. My grandmama used to do it too. Girl, I could call my grandma and find out everybody's business in the whole family. That's where I get it from. When I get to heaven, I'm going to be like, you got to talk to my grandma. You got to talk to my grandma about it. Okay, that's good enough. I mean, I know it's a little like crooked and I don't know how to fix it. But is it going to work? Or do I look like just take them off? Can I be your manager? Girl, yeah, what you do? Not if you out there Boulevard. If you don't know nothing about, I forgot all about that. My memory don't work on that part. You know damn well Tokyo only cute in Jesus' eyes. No, she really is cute in person though, guys. Like she's cute in person, and I think it'd be these little tricks she be doing. She won't teach me how to do it. Girl, they was so mad at how cute I was every day on that set. I was making them sick. Joseline. The only one that was cool with my beauty was Tia. And she kept licking her tongue out, so I kind of understood where she was coming from. But honey, when them seen me in person, they was mad as, and y'all know what I'm talking about. To all the cute, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't try to say my breast thing. I go to the dentist every 6 months, my whole life. Okay, anybody I ever married had good dental. Okay, that's a requirement. They was hating, girl, and you could see it as soon as I came out. You should have seen my stylist, my hairstylist, and my makeup artist. They was in the back like, girl, they gonna really hate you today. And then they come out, and then girl, they'll look at them, and they'll just like be looking at them, and come back and tell me like, yeah, they mad. I'll be like, okay, did that mean I look good? Okay, we ain't gonna get too beside ourselves because the makeup is coming out cute, and you know when you start talking and you start looking ugly. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this. I don't know which mascara this is because Journey lost my other one. This is some L'Oreal. I don't know where my good Journey. Y'all see Journey had mascara on the other day. When we went to the Play Jumpy house. Jaidyn, bring my mascara back because I know your baby got my MAC mascara. Yeah, she got it. Journey like that mascara, honey. Anyway, we'll just use a little bit of this just to like stick them up a little bit. And then y'all know the tricks from back in the day, girl. When your old mascara run out and it's that good MAC, you take that same brush, honey, and you dip it in another cheap one, and you still gonna have a little bit left. Don't let them white folks get all your money. Okay, so, and I used to have really long eyelashes, but I think all the fake lashes and ripped them out. So don't let them people lie to y'all to do them lashes. Talking about, you don't pull your lashes out, they's a lie too. But they cute though, so keep getting them on. I'm just gonna put a little bit on because since the nose is eating. The nose is eating. If the nose is eating, girl, we gonna leave it alone. And if y'all want to come practice with me every day, you can, because I gotta get better. Okay. Ooh. Yes, honey. Put a little bit on the bottom. Every time I put it on the bottom, no, it's bad. It's bad news. So if y'all got some tips for the bottom, let me know. Oh, they real mad because we ain't got no filter on this. They real mad. Stay mad, ho. It's your mama fault. See, my mama, when she was my age, when my mama was in her 20s, woo, that was a bad, honey. I was nervous. I came up like, ooh, I know I'm gonna be cute. My mama was cute as hell, honey. She didn't even need hair. That's how fine she was, honey. She didn't need no hair. Okay? I will watch my mom put that makeup on, and then I'll watch her friends come over. She be like, watch how these act when they pull up to get me. She taught me all the game. Shout out to her. This was before she went on her little spree. You know what I'm talking about. Before, my mom was a great mom before that powder with that white stuff got her. Okay, she taught me all these tricks. Okay, she didn't have no, but you wouldn't know, honey. She had an A cup. You would have thought the way how beautiful that woman was, honey. You would have thought she had double D's. Her friends would come in the house. She'd be like, because I'll watch her put her makeup on for the whole time too, and she know how to do that fast as hell. I'll be laying on the floor just watching her, handing her, just amazed at how beautiful she was. Just amazed, okay? I'm talking about amazed. Like, Dad, you did good. You pulled that? Okay, so then she'll be like, watch how, I know if I look good when my friends come over here talking about, oh, they got to run back home. I said, why they got to run back home? She said, because them's going to change their outfit. That's how you know you looking good when your friends all of a sudden get an attitude and be like, damn, I left the stove on. You ain't left no stove on. You want to go change that outfit. Girl, I would sit there and wait to see if them was going to change their outfit. And baby, when I tell you, girl, she'll do just like this. They going to change that mean I'm cutest. I said, ooh. So when the first time when somebody went to change their clothes on me, I said, oh, I felt bad. Like, you look cute too, girl. You look cute. Okay, so now I'm going to set this powder with something very, very, very non-RuPaulish, okay? And it's just Studio Fix loose powder, because all of that, like, stuff that they be doing be scaring me, and I don't know if it's going to come back to normal or not. So I just put like a little bit under here and around this nose right here, and because I be scared, they be putting that whole bunch of powder on their face. I'm like, girl, I'm scared. That might not work. So I just put a little bit right under here, dab on that nose, and I get up here where I, hit them spots. Thank me later. Now, I absolutely have nothing on my cheeks down here. Absolutely no makeup. So that's all me. Okay. And then to finish it off, because I still got these lines on my face that look like Michael Jackson, I'm just gonna dab it out with the other end. How's it looking, guys? Makeup by the mama. Get to know your face. Get to know your bone structure. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feel it. You can't just put it on. You gotta feel where them bones is at, and then you gotta touch them bones. Okay, girl. And then I do use a little spray just because I don't want to look all caked up. Not too much though. I don't know why they be spraying for days. Oh, I know why, because they be done put all that makeup on that you don't need. And then I'm just going to put on a little lipstick because Mrs. Saffold loves red lips. Yes, this is MAC. I don't know what number. I've had it forever. I just do a little ghetto style. I just follow right inside that line. So it's red, but it ain't red. What you putting on your lips? Oh, see, I beat you, girl. You always got to throw up your set when you get done. Your set. The pinky is the pretty girl. Just throw up your set like Tupac. Yeah, I mean you, yeah. Then you pick a fragrance. That gets them a little hot and bothered, so you might not want to go there. Shout out to Angela for getting this one, honey, because this one I put down here. Put that one down there. That's for that. And then, since I look like a delicate flower, don't ask me what none of this is. They sold it to me at the store and I liked it, so that's what I got. I don't know nothing what it is. I don't be asking. I don't be following the trends. I used to wear this one, but the kids said it smelled like an old lady, so I've been stuck with this. I still like it though. When I go to my old meetings, I put this on for the old. Stop playing. Number 5 is number 5. Okay. Yes, always use. You know what I'm saying? Because when they get down there, you want them to smell something different from up here. So you gotta, when you hug them, you gotta. But if they get down there, they gonna get to that $400 bottle. You know what I'm saying? Up here, you gonna get that $300 bottle, little $300 hug. But when they get down there, they gotta be like that 400 plus down there. Yeah, she says Chanel Chance is perfect. Which one is the Chance? Oh, that's the other one. Put it in your hair and eyebrows and side. Put it in my eyebrows? Put the perfume on my face? Layering is top tier. The first one you sprayed. The circular one. Oh. The purple one or the pink one? The peachy one. Chance Chanel. They both say Chance Chanel. How we know what the difference is? The lady didn't tell me. She said y'all be spraying this one and this smell good and this smell good. So she talked my ass into getting both. Thank you, girl. We just did makeup by the mama as I'm getting ready to go to the beach with my husband. And we're going to walk our feet in the sand and ground ourselves for another year. We're going to go. This is called grounding, you know. Love you too, Ebony. The pink one, she said, is the... They both say Chance, though. They different fragrances. Around your hair, not your eyebrows. Oh, like around here on your... Girl, well, this is a half a lace front and a half a wig. So I don't know if I can put no more products on there. Then that got to be glue. Oh, it's my... Oh, happy birthday. You're a Gemini Taurus. I know that sounds crazy that me and Mr. Sapo would be a Leo and a Taurus, but we're both on the cusp. So 2 weeks out of the month, we love each other. And the other 2 weeks out of the month, watch the out. It could go either way. What's the one Angela got you? She got, this is for your coochie. I know coochie juice when I smell it. This is Louis Vuitton. This Louis Vuitton. So she know her fragrances, honey. She gave me some of that coochie juice. And then I wear this one to the gym. Like, you gotta have your gym splash too. I wear this to the gym. It's Dolce and Gabbana, but it smells good for the gym. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to spray your goods to the gym. So if I'm running to the grocery store or the gym, you know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to be asking to take pictures and be like, damn, she funky. One thing about Karlissa, she gonna keep a husband, girl. Hey. Hey. That's light blue. Okay, yeah. They know they stuff, girl. Yes, that's light blue. And it be just enough to get through the gym without if you got some good more ideas for us, let us know some more ideas. Cause you know men, they love different fragrances. Sometimes when y'all be walking past my man, he be like, God damn, that smell good. So y'all tell me what the fragrances is to get. That light blue Dolce is definitely a good, not too overly. Yeah, you just don't. Yeah, I just do a look. So today we did makeup so that we could get on here with our fat face, our fat noses, with no tell them ladies, we didn't have no filter on here. We don't have no filters. You got the purple Chanel, smells so good. I know I'd be torn between the two of them though. She got me good. Flower Bomb and Valentino. What's a good one for a man? What's the good one for the man? Flower Bomb and Valentino. Okay, I'm gonna go check those two out. Girl, yeah, you know back in the day we used to wear that white diamond. Where my ladies at that know what that white diamond used to do? Versace Dylan Blue for the men. I think he got Versace something. Black don't at all. YSL 1 million for men. Okay, I'm gonna go get some of that. I'm gonna go get some of that for the birthday. Girl, he wanted me to buy him a Porsche today. I said, you gotta buy your own Porsche, baby. I'm not buying you no car for nobody to be pulling over and trying to pull you over in. You need to buy your own Porsche. Girl, remember that jupe? Oh, that jupe used to get us going. Remember when the men used to wear the jupe? Was it the jupe or the hoop? Y'all too young for that. I know. Okay, so I'm going to close this out with a little lip gloss, and I got to get ready to get going because when he come up here screaming and shouting, all I got to do is put my bikini bottoms on. Don't ask me what this is. I don't know. Put on your earrings. Oh, I need some earrings on? Louis Vuitton Symphony. For women or for men? Are you getting at the water at the beach? Yes, I'm going to get my feet in the water, guys. I'm going to go ground myself with my husband. Thank God for another year. And walk our feet in the sand because he's too lazy to take the boat out and just let us lay out, which makes way more sense. Bacardi Rogue 540. Where y'all going to eat? We don't know. We're going to the beach. Babe, where's the beach? Not Cabazon. Carlsbad? It's a new beach somebody just told us about. Have y'all been to Carlsbad Beach? I never even knew there was a Carlsbad Beach. Okay, I'm at Fairfax. I will turn around. What's Carlsbad Beach? Okay, I'll call you guys when we get there. I'll call you when we get to Carlsbad Beach. And don't be pulling up on my husband's birthday trying to steal him from me. Because I got my Victoria's Secret push-up bra on. So make sure y'all tell Mac to make sure I get my check and Victoria's Secret. Yes, we're going towards San Diego. So if you know of some good soul food, so I ain't got to come back and cook it. I need a good soul food place by San Diego. By Carlsbad. Okay, I'll see y'all. All right, thanks for the makeup tutorial. Bye to mama. Let me know what y'all think. No filter. And bam.
All right, so we heard what Karlissa had to say. Definitely let me know your thoughts. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.